Hi guys, I don't know. I seem to be having issues with my laptop, but hopefully it doesn't happen again because my tired is tired. Okay, so let's just get right into it because I'm tired already. So yeah, Big Brother Niger 2000 and 2021. Let's go. Hi to whoever joins. Please let us know who you are by dropping your name in the comment section and where you're joining in from. So we're going to talk about the reunion day one, day two. Day one was basically Ebuka introducing all the housemates, not all, except if I'm correct, Erica was the only one not introduced to us. But every other housemate was introduced to us. They told us exactly what they've been up to, what they're doing, etc., etc. And I think day one was chill. It was cool. It was okay in my opinion. And what else happened in day one? They all looked good in my opinion. They looked very good. And I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of people didn't really warm up to Katrina. I don't know why they didn't warm up to her. I didn't know there was a lot of beef going on amongst them. But Katrina seemed to have been the only one that people were not too receptive when it came to saying hi to her. And I noticed that there was a little tension between Dorothy and Prince. And I wonder what caused that. But as we watch the reunion, I guess we'll have some answers when it comes to that. Okay, so now let's talk about what happened yesterday. So yesterday we're gonna be talking about triangles. In this, I don't know, this year the triangles were just too many between Prince and Prince Triangle was a Prince Wathoni, Tolani Baj, and Nengi. And Dorothy's triangle was Nengi and Ozomena. And Nengi's triangle was Ozomena, was Kidwire, was Prince. So Nengi had three triangles, Ozo two triangles, so on and so forth. But let's talk about what happened yesterday. So yesterday, Ebuka spoke about the triangles, and he kind of narrowed it down to talk to Dorothy. And Dorothy didn't really take it easy because she felt like everybody had the assumption that she liked Ozo, but she didn't like Ozo. In her opinion, she had no feelings for Ozo, but everybody felt like she. I personally thought she had feelings for Ozo. Well, my mind hasn't changed about that anyway, but it kind of feels like she liked the attention too much. Didn't want it to end, sort of, in my opinion, because I felt like, okay, Ozo came to you to tell you that I like Nengi, and if you're a girl's girl, any girl's girl, correct me if I'm wrong, but you definitely let the girl know that, oh, this my friend likes you. Do you feel this kind of way towards my friend? But I never saw her ask Nengi that question, and that for me, it kind of threw me off. I kind of felt like, okay, maybe she did like the guy. Also, I would give her the brief that maybe she wasn't too close to Nengi, so she didn't really want to go asking Nengi, "Do you like Ozo?" Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, I felt Ozo and Dorothy had a good friendship in the beginning, and they letting that friendship go, to me, didn't really make sense. I felt like you guys were friends. Why let the friendship go? So Dorothy was a little pained by the fact that Ozo used to talk to her, and she thought Ozo would go and tell Nengi what they spoke about. But I personally think that didn't happen. I don't know what you think, but I don't think Ozo told Nengi exactly what their conversations was, because from what we watched, that never happened. So maybe it happened in another life, or maybe it happened where we didn't see Ozo talking to Nengi about the things that Dorothy and him spoke about. And yesterday we see Dorothy flaring up at Wathoni as well. And for me, yes, Wathoni didn't have any reason to have, try to talk too much about the situation. But then again, Katrina did the same thing yesterday, and nobody stepped in to call her the B word. Nobody said any bad things towards Katrina. But Wathoni, interjects and says that, well, she feels like Dorothy likes also, and hell breaks loose. Dorothy goes hard at her. Nobody's talking to, using the F word, using the B word. I kind of felt sorry for Wathoni up until she made mention of the fact that coming from a girl who gave a guy a BJ in the house, I was like, oh my god. I was kind of livid because I was thinking, why would Wathoni say that? Because at the end of the day, you do not need to slut shame Dorothy, or you do not need to, you need to drop that for us to know that she gave somebody a BJ, sorry. And a lot of us know it was Lord Baelish, which happens to be Brighto, that she gave the BJ to. And it was kind of low for Watoni to have, dropped that. But then again, it also gave people another perspective that, oh, so you were not a saint after all, after, all the things that were said. And I must commend Nengi for her posture yesterday because, oh my God, like for a 20, it's Nengi 22, 23, like she was too composed. And, she came out to say how she kind of like had resentment for Dorothy, because when she came out, she saw the video where Dorothy called her an attention-seeking bitch. So I just said the B word, sorry, an attention-seeking B who copied everything she did, blah blah blah. And she kind of felt like she didn't have any issues with Dorothy, so she didn't know why Dorothy had to say that. But also, she gave Dorothy the brief that if Ozo came to say some of the things she did said to Dorothy, then of course Dorothy would definitely feel a certain kind of way towards her Nengi, and that's where some resentment is also going to come from Dorothy's side. So she understood that, and well, that's fine with her. And she went on to say that she didn't understand why a lot of people were saying that she was using the guys, because how was she using the guys? Well, other people can also say that maybe not the word you use, but definitely you need someone to play your game with. So maybe your strategy will be that you're going to play the game with one of the guys in the house, be it Kidwire, be it Ozo, be it Prince. But it didn't happen that way. And others also feel like she was looking for a guy to fall head over heels in love with her, and then whatever happened between she and Ozo. But Prince wasn't giving her that vibe, so she left Prince. But talking about Prince, before I forget this thing, yesterday Prince did something that got me I don't know, it got me feeling a bit off towards Prince, and I might be wrong as well, but you do not use finances as a way to shame another person because you feel you have more money. It didn't make sense to me. And this is why I say that. So in this whole triangle thing, Ebuka asked a question, and then Prince spoke about the fact that what's this guy's name? Neo had mentioned that if Prince should look sharp and try to, get with Nengi, because he felt like Ozo was being slow. And I was like, wow, this happened in the house, because I know for a fact that Neo spoke about that a couple of times, but I remember him saying that he personally would have loved to, go after Nengi, because it looks like they've known each other for some time. And if you were somebody who was interested in Nengi, you definitely needed to do some packaging. I remember him saying that. But what I didn't remember was him saying it directly to Prince. So we see Prince talking about how Neo said that, and then Neo cleared the air and said that, and that's not what he said. He didn't say that Prince should be the one to put Nengi down. And Prince went on to say that Neo had actually advised him to, try to pin her down, and that if he was outside the house, he would have borrowed a G-Wagon from a friend or something just to step up to Nengi. And Neo had the chance to clear his name, and Neo said, well, this is something he said to everybody in the room, not necessarily to Prince. And I remember him having such conversations and saying how if you want a girl like Nengi, you need to package, you need to come correct, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, he said it out loud, not to him specifically, and he was just saying something random. So after that thing was clear, we hear Prince saying that, well, just so he knows, he had the facilities, and the fact that he knew didn't have the facilities didn't mean that he Prince didn't have the facilities. Oh my god. Like for me, that was a bit of a low blow, because I'm thinking you don't know what's in Neo's pocket. Like, chill, bro. The fact that you might think you're rich does not mean the next person is not rich. So that for me was a bit of a turn off, and I was thinking, what was the reason? What was the reason, bruh? Yeah, and also also dropped the bomb where he said that there was this time in the house that Prince had told him also that Nengi, he had actually, left the relationship with Nengi because he wasn't interested again. And only for he also to come out and realize that it was Nengi that ended the relationship by telling him that she was just using him to pass time. I don't know, but these housemates are messy, if you ask me, because I'm thinking you guys didn't come to the house for man. You guys didn't come to the house for woman. What the hell is this? Like, you guys are, bagging deals, making some money. What is going on? And I personally cannot wait to see what's gonna happen in the next episode, and one after the whatever. And yeah, basically that's what happened. There was a bit of a back and forth, with Katrina saying that Ozomena came up to her to say that um, Katrina, should go with him to the Saturday night party to make Nengi jealous. If you watch Big Brother Nigeria, you realize that that particular party was a hit. It was trending on Twitter. It was trending everywhere because Ozo came with Katrina. They peppered Nengi. Nengi cried that night, calling Ozo an F boy, saying that, oh, that's what Ozo wanted, things like that. And the way she narrates it, it kind of feels like it might be true. But then again, she said something that really threw me off because she mentioned how Ozo told her that his family was not happy with him, his friends were not happy with him because they felt like he was just following Nengi. And for me, I don't think Ozo would make that statement to Katrina. I might be wrong, but I kind of feel like that was a bit too much information, and Katrina just decided to sprinkle that in. But if really they had the agreement, to pepper Nengi, it worked. Like, it worked. And did Ozo really have to do that? Personally, I don't think so. But Praise confirmed that Ozo was in Katrina's room because Ozo said he didn't remember. But then the thing was, even if Ozo went to the room, so what? Because we saw it on Instagram, I think I saw it on Katrina's Instagram where she posted him in the room and all of that. So yeah, it did happen. He did go to the room, but as to whether they had that agreement or more, I don't know. Yeah, what else? What else? What else? So yesterday, I think that was about it. Oh, and they asked Kid Wire what she thought about Nengi using the guys, and Kid Wire's response was that Nengi was a very playful person, and he felt like Nengi knew what she wanted, and if she wants something, Nengi always went for what she wanted, and that was it. And Nengi, said that why would she use anybody? Because at the end of the day, what was she gonna use them for? Well, personally, I would say that maybe use is not the right word to use, but then again, you need someone or something to play your game with. So maybe they just didn't, get the word out correctly. And I feel like everybody had a game plan. Every single person in the house had a game plan. So me, I don't understand all this blame game. And also, Nengi asked Prince in front of everybody if she had not made it clear to him that she did not want a relationship with him, and he said okay. So yeah, that was what happened yesterday. And what next? We see Tolani Bar telling Prince that he's not man enough, and if he was man enough, he wouldn't have tried to make Prince jealous with Neo. Wow. And we see V also saying that, well, everybody has called her a witch at this, at this, at this, and she's fine with that, and whatnot. So I think that's what happened in the 2 days of reunion that I watched. I cannot wait for Monday to watch the third episode because, oh my God, it looks like a lot went down. Like, a lot. Personally, I feel like Dorothy should have just chilled yesterday because she's a lady. Ladies don't throw tantrums on live TV. And you throwing those tantrums kind of made it look like it was true because we all watched the show, and I don't know, it was kind of like uncalled for, in my opinion. And it looked like Katrina came with some sort of scripts. I might be wrong, but girl, calm down. Also, when I was found shaking, Prince shaking. I can't wait to hear what Praise has to say, what Lilo has to say. I wonder what's going on between Lilo and Eric. I wonder if they're still cool. I want to know what's going on with Erica and Nengi, with Erica and Kid, Erica, Lakon, every other person. I want to know if they're all good, if everything has been settled. I personally want to know what's going on with she and Nengi, if they were able to come to common grounds to, come to an understanding, because I personally wanted that friendship to sail. It didn't, but let's see if they were able to resolve it. I think Erica resolved whatever she had with Tony, and I personally cannot wait to see the outcome. And Tolani Badge, I kind of feel like Tolani Badge has a lot she's about to show us. I cannot wait to see that as well. And I think I've forgotten some other people, but personally, not much to talk about. So that's it. If you want us to talk about anything, you can mention this in the comment section and we discuss it. If not, let's move on. What next? What next? What next? What next? What next? Ebuka seemed to have been tired yesterday. Like, these people are just too much wahala. Wow. So yeah, that's about it. But before I go, let me talk about blue therapy. So is it really, is it fake or it's real? Like, because I chanced on a video where they were, I think it was a Zoom call and they were running through the lines, and I'm thinking, is this thing scripted? Because it had my heart in the show. Chioma was crying. What happened to the abortion? Like, what's going on? Like, I had my heart was there, Sha. Like, I was like, is Chioma lying to us? Is Paul? Hi Zainab. Is Paul? Hi Zainab. Do you want to talk about something? Where are you messaging from? Is it Chioma that's lying to us? Is it who is lying to us? Because I'm thinking, if blue therapy is fake, like, I will be shocked. I'll be damned. But then again, I checked on Denise's profile and she happens to be an actress. So I was a bit thrown off. I'm just thinking, wow, blue therapy. That was some good acting if it is an acting gig. And if it's acting, then Paul really is at the receiving end of all the backlash, because I do not want to be in his shoes. Like, Mr. Provider, and he's being called um a broke man who cannot even provide, who is he came across narcissistic. Oh my god, he came across narcissistic. He came across narcissistic. You might think he's a narcissist. There you go. And so if it's acting, then he did act so well, Mr. Provider. Chioma cried a lot. So I'm thinking, I don't think it's fake, by the way. I don't. Jamil and Debbie, I thought they were cute. I thought they were very cute, but Jamil cheating, I was not happy about that. But yeah, if you have any interesting reality shows, hi Zainab. If you have any interesting reality shows you would want me to watch out for and talk about, let me know. I like this reality show as well. Too Hot to Handle is back on the 23rd of June on Netflix. I cannot wait. I like the first season and they're going to be doing the second season. You can watch out for that as well. So yeah, I'm done talking. I have nothing else to say. Just wanted to say hi to you guys, talk a little bit about the reunion, the basketballs that happened, and yeah, waiting to see what happens on Monday. Running through it, Ozomena tried to clear his name. Did he do a good job at that? Katrina fueled a lot of whatever she was fueling. Dora tried to, clear herself from the ozone whatever ship, and yeah, nothing more to say. So thank you for joining my YouTube live, and hopefully I will be back with more. Thank you so much. Mwah. If you're now coming in, you're late. I'm signing out. Love you still. Bye.